Hey guys, Dallas here for Days of Dirt. We're gonna get in the shop today and get to work. It is Monday. We're gonna start doing some more shop footage. Honestly, I've been slacking a little bit there. We've just been doing race footage, and we're gonna get back into that. I'm gonna do a better job of doing some behind the scenes footage for you guys. We'll see what we get done today. I'm not exactly sure what Brad's gonna work on today, but there's a lot that's gotta be done. Like I said in our previous video, every piece of body panel's gotta be fixed, including the spoiler. So we're gonna work on that. We've got 3 tires to mount, nuts and bolts of course to check, and then I'm honestly not sure. I just know there's a lot of work to be done, and we work on it 7 days a week, so we're gonna try to cut back on that and try to start working just 4 days a week and hitting it hard. So we'll see what we got going on this week. What are you doing?
What?
What are you doing?
I got it.
It wasn't because you were up till 12 o'clock last night editing video, was it?
Yeah, because my wife can't do it.
No, I'm just the videoer. He's the video editor and the race car driver. So anyway, we'll get in here and see what we get done today. So as I showed you guys yesterday, we were washing everything up. So we're gonna go in the shop and kind of see what we got done after we got everything washed up. Kind of show you how we start our weeks. Monday, Brad works all day. Brad works for the county road department. So he works all day, and then he comes home every night and works on the race car. Generally after he cooks supper. He's one of those that is a very, very good husband, other than just a race car driver as well. So he helps me a lot as far as there, because he gets off a little bit earlier than I do. So he'll have supper cooked, and then when I get home, we'll head out to the shop. So we'll walk in the shop and see what we've got done. So there's the tires, all of them. Flat one washed, ready to come off the wheel. I'm not real sure why, because it's going to the wheel junkyard, but we'll unmount it and see what we got. There's the car all cleaned up. Still got to get this spoiler back here fixed. There's the quarter panel that's all beat up. Spoiler. And this door. Deck looks good. We didn't get no deck. Well, looks like we did get a little piece of a deck over there that's a little bit bent behind the driver's seat. And then there's the right side door that's got to be fixed. Got all the fenders off and washed up, so it makes it a little bit easier to get to the engine compartment. Trying to get everything back ready to go for next week, because he's got to check all the front end and make sure everything's good there. I don't think we really had any contact with anybody, so front end should be good, but he checks it thoroughly every single week, so we'll see what we got there. Here's some more of our tires, and there's the 3 that's got to be mounted. And I think him and his daddy are working on trying to see if they can put us together a new or a better setup here for a tire grinding and siphon grooving, just a tire machine. So we'll see what we can do there. We're a small race team, as I've said before. So a lot of stuff we do, we make ourselves. Well, that was actually a hand-me-down from a friend of ours, and they're just trying to make it a little bit better, a little bit easier to maneuver. They're trying to figure out what happened the other night.
No, I've seen it here a while ago.
It was on the side over here, wasn't it? I think it was on the floor. Oh, there it is. Just like filled it back.
Something went through it.
I think it's definitely safe to say that she's going to need a new body. It's looking a little bit rough. She really needs one right now, but mid-season you ain't got time for it. So Brad's working on it over here. We got the spooler completely off. As you guys saw, that was the right side quarter panel that I was beating out just there. So we'll get it all fixed. He's trying to get this one off now, because I think we realized that this side was a little bit worse than what we thought. We originally were just going to leave this one on. Probably trying to get it off and get it straightened out. Got some deck metal over here that's a little bit bent. It's not bad, but it was a little rough race the other night. That's for sure. Actually, it wasn't a rough race. It was a rough heat race. So we'll see what we can do. working on? You look a little... No, get away from me. Told y'all earlier, he's working on us a new firework stand, and he's doing just that, but he can't do anything without getting filthy. He'll have it on his face, his legs. Look, he's already got it on his pants and his shirt.
This is called practice on wood.
On what?
Practice on wood.
Oh.
We got practice.
I can't hear you, Brad's beating.
We got practice. This is called practice.
Oh, okay. So I told you guys earlier, I didn't know what we were going to work on today, but it looks like today is a body work day. So we're trying to get this all knocked out. So it's the least of our worries. So then I guess the rest of the week we can worry about tires and the more important things. Looks like Christopher's making some headway over here. He ain't got it all over his face yet.
This is where the rookies start right here on practice.
How so? Are you talking about like bearings?
Yeah, this is where the rookies start.
And you're a rookie? Because that's not spinning very freely.
Originally when I put a motor.
Oh, okay. So you need a motor to make it spin more freely. Okay. Trying to get this cooler back on. Christopher's working on top. Call it a rare moment. Christopher just standing around not doing anything. What you do, Christopher? You supervising? Oh, it's 8 o'clock. He's about to retire and go inside.
I gotta go to my next job.
What's your next job? What you do for a living, Christopher?
I'm living the dream.
Doing what?
Maintenance.
Where at?
Right here.
Chris loves his job.
I love it. I love it every day. I love it.
Need to clean all this grease. Before I start putting tires.
Ain't no grease, it's just a little bit.
Yeah, that's what they're gonna say.
There ain't none, just a little bit.
I'm retired. What about that one? That one gotta be flipped.
What I'm trying to do is just lay them all out. That way I know what I got. I can't get confused. Oh shit.
You struggling? You're breaking it off the back side of the wheel. Takes a minute to get it to seal.
Did you go out there and get the air pressure gauge?
Yeah. Wait. It's on there. So I didn't want to bore you guys with just watching tire footage, so I didn't get all of them, but there's one he's got mounted. There's 2 more. So he's working on those tonight, getting the new ones mounted, and then we're going to get all these older ones flipped, just so we have a little bit better tire there to hot lap and heat race on. So we'll finish up these tires tonight, and I think that's pretty much all we're going to do. We're going to head to the house, and then tomorrow we'll probably work on grooving, grinding, siping all these new tires, get them out of the way, because that takes a lot of time. Probably going to take a whole night just to do those 3. So we'll see what we get done tomorrow. Of course, we'll show you guys kind of what we got going on and see what all we got to get into. There's several things on the race card that we found after going through it after we got home Saturday night. So there were several things that we feel like we need to address and see what's going on there, see if we can make it just a little bit better. So we'll see what we can do there, and of course we'll show you guys kind of what we're doing along the way. We appreciate you guys watching. Hey guys, so we're going to get in the shop today. Today is Tuesday. Me and Chris, Brad's dad, have actually been in the shop for a couple of hours. I think Brad got here about 30 minutes ago. He had to work over today. So Chris got to work flipping tires, and I got to work grinding tires. So we've already got a lot of work done, so I'll take you guys in there and let you see what we're doing. Brad and his dad are working on a piece of lead now. We took off a little bit of weight. We're always a little overweight just because we're always scared of going to a track, because you just really don't know anybody's skills. So if we go to a track and they're 50 to 100 pounds light, we don't want to be light, so we're always usually pretty heavy. So we took some weight off last week for the Southern All-Stars, and it really helped the car turn in the corner. So they're trying to get a smaller piece just in case we do need to add some weight back on Saturday night or any night, just to keep in the trailer, just so we don't have to worry about that problem. So they're working on that now. Brad is wrapping tires with saran wrap just to keep them from getting dirty and getting crap all over them. He's also checking the stagger and all that, making sure the size of the tire is still where it needs to be. So we'll get in the shop and see what all we're going to get done today. We got all the body panels back on it. The body is good to go. We just got to put a few pot rivets in the filler panel. But other than that, I think we're pretty well on to a good start. We don't have a whole lot to do. I think we got to change a gear. Honestly, we're doing good for a Tuesday. Usually we're a lot more behind than this, so we'll get in here and see what we can get done today. The tires have already got ground. Brad's got a groove in sight and get those ready. So those are ground, waiting on him to get the groover out here to get that going. As he's bringing the final tire out here for me to grind so he can start grooving. This is the process that takes what seems like forever, so we'll get it all done. And oh, he's gonna do it. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. It's like it's been sorting out. I know it's really loud in here, so it's really hard to hear because the fan's going, Brad's grinding tires, all that stuff. So this is what he's got done. So we wrap them up every week in saran wrap, like I said, just so they don't get dirty, just so they don't get anything on them going from the trailer to the racetrack or from the shop to the, you just never know. So we always wrap them up, and then he puts labels on his tires telling us what tire it is and when it needs to be put on, just because it helps us out, because we're always like, hey, which tire is this, because we've got like 3 sets. So we don't ever know if it's a hot lap, a heat race, a feature tire. So of course the newer tires are feature tires, we know that, but it's kind of confusing between hot laps and heat race. Alright guys, so day 3, it's Wednesday. We're going to head out to the shop today and see what all we get done. I think today I'm going to change the rear gear. Brad is working on driven tires. We didn't have a whole lot of footage last night, mainly because that's all he was doing. It just gets kind of boring and repetitive. So not much to see there. It takes forever on a tire. It usually takes around an hour to completely do each tire. So there's just not a whole lot for you guys to see there. So tonight we're going to change the rear gear. get some pop rivets in the filler panel, finish up tires. Brad's still working on them. He's on the second one, still got the third one to go, so we'll see what all we get done. There's so much to be done. I keep saying I don't know what we're gonna get done, I don't know what we're gonna get done, because I honestly don't. We're just kind of taking it day by day, just trying to get done what we can get done. We've been working every day, including Saturdays, on the race car, because we've just been so behind, and we're just trying to hit it really hard this week to work Monday through Thursday evening on it, so we can at least have Friday off, and then of course go racing Saturday. So we'll see what we get done tonight, guys. See, I told you guys he was still working on tires. He is grooving them. He's pulling out the rubber now where he's grooved it. So pretty much all we did last night, and looks like it's pretty much all we're going to do today for him. So we're going to work on other things while he's working on that. Alright guys, we're going to change the rear gear here. Dope will burn out, so it gets kind of messy. I'm gonna pull out these gears. Huh? So we're going to put the other gears in. I knew better than to put the smaller one in first. There we go. Cover off, make sure all the excess dope. You got all that Christopher came and used it for a minute when it's not right. Make sure all this excess dope is off of here. Make sure everything's cleaned up so that if we do have a leak, we know that it's a leak and not a mess that I left from changing the gear. Alright, so it looks like Christopher's out here working on something. What are you doing here, Christopher?
Doing some electrical work.
Why? What happened?
Dallas burnt the light up Saturday night.
I didn't burn the light up. We were working on everything. Well, we were putting up everything. Other than that, the light just quit working, so he's trying to fix it.
Everything. We worked on everything this week.
Yeah, it's been one of those weeks.
And we still...
This is still one of the nicest things. What you got? What you doing there?
That's called soldering. It's kind of burning up, ain't it?
Yeah.
But it'll be there. Oh, now look what you made me do.
What'd I make you do?
See this right here? This slides right there.
Oh, okay. You have a nice little covering.
No, it's called heat shrink.
But it's a nice little covering to keep it from being out in the weather.
The striker here don't work, so I have to use this to light it.
Does anything we have around here work?
Yeah.
What?
It's working now, ain't it?
Yeah, because you had to fix it. With a lighter, it don't work like it's supposed to.
It works. It gets the job done. That's what it gets the job done. As long as it gets the job done, we're good.
Okay. So we use the term around here a lot. Berry rigging. You may have seen us say it on Facebook and other things. This is the creator, CEO of berry rigging.
Look at this.
He berry rigs anything.
Ain't that real pretty?
Oh, that's beautiful. Is it gonna work though?
No. Because I got to do the wires in yonder.
Well, oh.
When you tear something up, you tear it up good.
You tore it up. I don't touch any of this stuff. I don't even plug the winch in because I'm scared. It got me one time. I said,
It's 12 volts, it's not.
It hurts.
How did it get you?
I don't know. I plugged it in, I guess, the wrong way. It's gotten you before, too, because I've seen you pull back.
You talking about shocking?
Yes. Put that thing in wrong and see if it won't shock you.
It don't shock you, it just jerks the winch.
No, our winch. There's where side of the trailer is, and you have to plug it up over here. So we got this nice little cover here to keep it out of the weather. But you gotta plug it up over here, and if you don't plug it up, it'll shock you. So I make one of these dum-dums do it, because they're used to getting shocked. So you guys have all had a little bit of a taste of Chris Berry, and what he's always doing something. Whether it's picking on somebody, whatever it may be, you just never know with him. So I went to beauty school, so I had a ton of mannequin heads and stuff like that, and Chris found one of my mannequin heads one day and put it on a Lysol tub of wipes and put a hat on it. At one time it actually had overalls and everything, a jacket. It was stuffed and was sitting on the toilet one day. So we got us a little rinky-dink little bathroom in here, and well, Chris decided it would be funny to put him in here on the back of the toilet. It's safe to say she scares a lot of people. We had somebody come over the other day, and they used the bathroom, and they walked in there, and it wasn't even sitting up just like that, because I just put it back up to show you guys. It was just laid down on the sink from where somebody had taken it down, and it scared the crap out of him. So it always scares everybody because they don't know what's going on. You walk in there and you just see a mannequin head, so you just never know what's going on around here. There's always something. So just a little funny for you guys. So I just finished up the last tire, so it looks like we are finally finished with tires. What are we gonna work on now? What are we gonna work on now?
Probably start checking nuts and bolts.
What all we got left after that?
Gonna make sure everything's right.
So we're nearly finished, huh?
Huh?
We're nearly finished, huh?
Yeah.
And then loading the trailer and all that good stuff. We don't ever load the car until Saturday, just because we don't want to sit down in the sun because we don't have an enclosed trailer. So we usually will load the trailer on like Friday night, Thursday, Friday, it doesn't really matter. And then we'll load the race car on Saturday right before we leave, just in case there's any kind of weather or anything like that. We don't have to worry about it getting wet or whatever the case may be, because Brad's as protective over the car as he is over me. So we'll get everything squared away hopefully tonight. We may have a little bit more left to do tomorrow, but it looks like we will be done for Friday night, so maybe he can take me out to eat finally. We've been working on this car for every day for the last couple of weeks, so we haven't really gotten a whole lot of time as far as just us two. So looks like we're going to try to get this all finished up and get ready for the weekend. So we just want to thank all of our sponsors. Vinson Race Engines, he's the one that builds our motor. He builds a hellacious motor. We've been super excited about it this year. We've never had a motor any better than this. We went out and ran with Supers the other night and was competitive, and our motor is a steel head motor. There's nothing special about it. So we're stoked with our motor this year. KT Heating and Air, he's done a lot for us over the years. CrateInsider.com, Superior Bearing and Supply, Vaughn Motorsports, Daytona 1, And then our YouTube channel is YouTube, Days of Dirt with Bradbury Racing. And then of course, we've got our logo on the front. I've showed you guys these several times, so sorry about that. And we have the fan going. Our fan's a little bit of an older one, so it is extremely loud. So I usually try to video outside of the shop. Sorry if this is kind of muffled. So anyway, we'll get everything squared away and get it ready. So Brad's putting up all the stuff now from doing the tires. Anyway guys, so that about wraps it up. There was a little bit of footage I wasn't able to get this week due to trying to get everything done. So we will be at Talladega tomorrow night. Hopefully the rain holds off. We'll be there Saturday, August the 22nd for the Jerry Goodwin Memorial. We will be running Steelhead Limited tomorrow. So we'll be back to our normal. We'll see everybody there. Thanks to everyone for watching.